What is up, my guys? I'm back. The third video. Pretty sure it's the third video now. It's probably been a few weeks. Sorry for the noise in the background. The council's doing the good old work they normally do. It's normally shit, but got them anyway. Today we're gonna be painting the roof. So last time we did the bonnet guards, which are now pretty fucked, and the bonnet, which is still alright, but it's a bit faded. But my mate suggested using this paint. It's cheap, literally a lot cheaper than the other paint I was using, but apparently it works a lot better than this paint as well. So we're going to do my faded ice roof, because I never actually finished that to begin with. So I'm going to be going over it with like alcohol, torps, all the rest, fully masking up the whole windows and everything to make sure there's no paint overspray, and then just smashing that out while it's beautiful weather, because as Adelaide weather has been lately, on Thursday it's going to piss down and it's currently Wednesday. So tomorrow, I need to get this done today to make sure it's done. So let's get right into that. I'm going to clean it off camera because I can't be stuck doing that, and then probably mask it up off camera as well. But then I'll be back when it's all done. Bang, just like that. All taped up. Just a drop sheet. Taped it. Here I ripped it a little bit because I did it around that way. So when I got to the end, it kind of ripped because of the wind. So I've kind of patched it up a little bit best I can, but the rest of it's really smooth and well done. So I'm very happy that this will be good. But yeah, this should be good for no overspray. So let's just get to the painting, shall we? There it is. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. That's one coat, and it looks more thick than like the bonnet with like 4 coats. And that's one coat. Definitely see why my mate suggested this. Don't know how it will go in weather, so I'll wait for this to dry. Apparently the dry time's a little bit more, so I'll probably give it an hour or two to dry and then come back out, and then I'll do another coat on it. It's definitely a pain to paint a roof with no steps. Luckily I'm tall and I can just shoot over it, but I don't think I missed much. It looks good, looks alright. It's a little bit darker than the rest, but I honestly like that colour better anyway, because it's more thick and it looks better. So I'll probably end up doing the whole car again, to be honest, if that paint lasts. So I'll do another coat. I may do a clear coat. I'll actually do more research into this paint and see if it has a clear coat in it, because if it does, I won't even bother about doing a clear coat. But we'll see how that goes in weather, because the rest hasn't been doing the greatest, and obviously this car sits well here when it's not doing anything, so needs decent paint. So we'll let this dry, and then I'll come back when it's dry and see the results then. Alright, it's about an hour later and it's pretty dry, but it still looks like it's wet, which I'm really happy about. It's really windy, so that's how I know it's dry. But it's sunny and windy. Okay, yes. But it's come up really nice. And actually it's one coat and it still looks wet. So this paint is definitely the way to go. Again, I don't know how it's going to go with weather, but color wise and thickness and like the strength of it looks really good. So I'm going to do another coat to it. While it's windy, it's going to be a bit of a pain, but I need to, as I said, I need to get it done before it rains. So I'm going to smash that out, come back again after that coat's done, and then I'll give it another probably 2, maybe 3 hours till this afternoon, and then it should be good. So let's get to that. Boom, second coat done. The wind in that was not fun, but it looks so much better already. Didn't really change it too much color wise, which I again really like, because normally obviously when you paint a certain coat over a certain coat it gets darker, which this one didn't. It stayed pretty much the same color, which is really nice, but I just made it thicker, which is what you definitely want in paint. So we'll let this dry now, 2-3 hours, come back, see what it looks like fully dry, and then we'll probably take all the cover off and then see how good it looks just on its own, and then we'll go from there. and we're back and it's dry. It's probably been 2-3 hours. Feels really nice, really nice. But the weather has gone to shit in about 2-3 hours that I've been letting it dry. I don't know what is with this weather. I work away, so I work away for a week at a time, and I come home. Today's my first day off. It was beautiful weather. Now it's shite. I don't get what's going on, but anyway, this looks beautiful. Looks fucking smick. So I'm probably gonna have to end up doing the whole car with the paint because it looks so much better. But I still don't know how it's gonna go to weather. So I'm just gonna leave it all set up for tonight. Let it continue hard drying. Let all the fucking, you know, leave everything where it is. And then hope to God that with a little bit of rain and all the rest that's probably gonna come tonight, I can walk back out here tomorrow when all the rain's gone and it will be still as good as this. But we'll see. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This video will probably go on for a few days because I have random shit I want to do to the car. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully the weather is better. Yeah. It is now the next day, and it did indeed rain, but the paint seems to have survived, and that's not coming off at all with me doing that. Thank God. And it hasn't left any marks in it. The whole paint still seems very straight, not really faded. Obviously I can't tell fully because it's still wet, but consider this, second I got wet, went all plotchy, and this being in the sun, it's already faded. So the weather's made the rest of the car fade, but it has not done anything to this besides just get nice beads on it. So I'll wait for the weather to go out a bit more. I reckon it's meant to rain a little bit more today, so if it doesn't rain anymore today, I'll dry it off and then see how it's affected when it's dry. So we'll see how that goes. Right, so it's a few days later and the roof, it's been non-stop raining because Adelaide weather is just dog shit. So the roof's been a little bit wet, but it's managed, it's held up. So you know what, that's a success. Still haven't taken the plastic off yet because it's been pissing down rain and I'm just doing other shit. So I'm moving on to the quick release for the bumper, which that will go there and then another one will go underneath. The screws they come with were these little fucking things, which are tiny. So I've gone out and already bought longer ones because they don't actually fit through the guard properly to probably mount it. So I don't know what these are for, but definitely not for an AU. So I've got longer ones to match the AU. So I'm gonna drill all the holes. I've already done one, so I'm gonna put the longer bolt through there, hold that all together, and then I'll come back with a finished product and show you guys. There we go, that's on. This one's properly bolted in. I properly drilled that in and everything. This one's still pretty loose because it's in the bumper. As I said previous times, multiple times, I don't want to use this bumper. So this is up there for the looks, but that's tight. There's not really much movement going down, so that is good. Now to do the other side. Alright, so this side's on too. This side's honestly held on a bit better than the other side did. But I've taken the plastic off. It's all dry now. Ashley is really nice, and it's been through days of rain. So I think this paint is a lot better than the other paint. So I'm gonna get more of that paint and do the whole car. I'm still gonna put a tarp over it because I fly away in a few days. So, because I fly out to work, I don't want it to get any worse. And I'm probably gonna buy a proper car cover for it so it just stops munting the paint when I do fully paint it. So I'm gonna get a car cover over it. Not right now, I'm just gonna put a tarp over the roof because that's what I wanna keep good. But I've got other things planned for this video still before I do that. Alright, put the tarp on. It's already getting darker, weather's already getting worse. Taped it down a bit, tarp, locked it on the door. But I wanted to show you something. Just for the end of this video, I have gotten some gauges for the AU. Got battery, voltage, oil pressure and temp. These are from Savage Performance. I've got the cluster with it as well, the 3-pot cluster, which also comes from Savage Performance, and an oil filter sandwich plate, which is what the sensors for the pressure and the temp go into. What I believe that does, you put that on where the filter goes, put the filter, wedge the filter up and sandwich that between the motor, and then the oil circulates and tells the car, well, it gauges what temperature and pressure it is. And the battery one, not too sure. I think that goes into the fuse, I'm not 100%, but I'll work that out in the next episode, and I'll do a whole video on that, actually installing it, but that won't be until a week or so when I get back. So that's pretty much this video done. It's pretty dark in here because it's obviously I've got the car cover on and it's dark outside anyway. So I wish I got more done this video, but it's been pretty flat out with the weather. It's been raining. I've got the roof done. That was the main issue, to be honest, getting the roof done. I just wanted to show off a few. I was going to drill the holes in the bonnet too, but never ended up doing that. I'll do that probably in the next video, if not make a separate video on that as well. But I'll definitely get that done. And then I've got to get these gauges wired up as well. But I'll do the video on the gauges separately, so then you guys can see, in case you want to do it to your own cars, or maybe not a burnout car, but you know, even they're probably good for normal street cars. So in case you guys want to do that, that's the video that you guys can pay attention to. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Enjoy your week or your fortnight, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.